So in order to create like a fictitious story to go with music videos, I actually studied this, and I have a bachelor's degree in creative writing from University of California, Santa Cruz, and I was trying to figure like what would be the best fictitious world for me to be inhabiting since I'm creating videos, and I could have them be in part fictional. That has to do with music and the fact that I have this guitar from which the first time that they made these, they stopped making them in 1971. So in order to show or have music that are themed, like a whole set of music videos that are themed, it would have to have this guitar since the only guitar, well, it's the themed guitar that I have that could be in 1971. And I also found this guitar case from 1971. And in order for it to not be where I actually am right now, because I actually am in Sacramento, California, but we have so much, so many imports and so many old imports, especially in Sacramento at our thrift stores, of knickknacks from Europe, from all the European trips that people made. And so I would say, oh, it would be fun to pretend that I'm a studio tech on German television or on French television or something like that. But the fact is if I want to do that, since I have an American accent and I'm singing with an American accent, it makes the most sense for me to be impersonating the network on the country that had the most American singers in 1971, the last year that the guitar was made in its first run. So it would have to be the BBC71. So for me to impersonate or to have a whole fictitious world filled with music videos from where I am, in order to get the props for it, in order to be going around town, standing in front of English-looking buildings, which we have just, thousands of them in California. Instead of pretending to be on French TV or German TV, by far it's much easier to pretend to be on the BBC. But somebody who wasn't living where I live, who wanted to take up a similar challenge, could, for example, if you lived in the UK, you could pretend to be CBS or NBC or ABC, one of the American networks from 1971. Anyway, so I'm gonna do music that's appropriate for that actually was on the BBC television in 1971. That's kind of the idea. BBC 71, created in Sacramento, California, 2025.